Hello everybody, welcome back to the Metal Scrapper channel. So, look at this. Got my setup ready. I'm going to melt inside the shed because everything is level here. Look at this, guys. Didn't have to level this out, already leveled out. So we're going to make some around 900 gram copper ingots and probably 2 cubes, because I released a poll a couple of days ago and by far the most picked one was copper. So this is the copper stash. It's not really much anymore, but we'll pick 3 kilos from this, fire up the furnace and make some copper ingots. So sit back and enjoy the video. Alright, 550. This is 450, so we have 1 kilo. 500 grams, we're currently at 1.5 kilos. Okay guys, so currently the battery is empty. Not sure, we got 1.5 kilos over here. This is almost 500 grams, or almost at 2 kilos, but I think we have to change battery. Alright, it's the same battery, but currently couldn't find a new one. Right, you can see 517 grams, so this is 2 kilos. And already died, so now I'm going to change to a full battery. Alright, so this should be a new battery. It is a new battery. So we were at 2 kilos. Let's continue. Alright, so I'm not sure if it's in the screen, if you can see it, but this is 4 kilos. It's 4012 grams. So yeah, let's melt this and we'll see at the end how much we have in ingots. This must be pure copper, so we should at least get 4 kilos of copper. Right, let's go to melt. Alright, so this should make up for a good start. I'll get this up to the melting temperature, and when it's getting starting to melt, I'll add the rest of the copper. I think I will go halfway this stuff, so we have around 2 kilos. I think it's enough to start with. It's a while ago, so I'm not going to fill this crucible to the edge. This is a 4 kilo crucible, not going to do that. So yeah, let's melt this stuff. I will gradually build up the heat because the crucible hasn't been used for over a year, and lining, the rigidizer, hasn't fully cured yet. So yeah, we'll start up slowly. So to start up slow, I'll have the pressure down, and now you can hear it. There's less sound. Come on, get in focus. I'm filming with my old camera here. Now it's time to open the air choke. Currently we are 5 minutes into the melt. I will increase the pressure. Copper needs 0.12 MPa to melt with the FB1SB. So I'll crank up the pressure a little bit. Was a lot of moisture coming outside from the rigidizer. Come on, get in focus. Old camera. Was a lot of moisture coming out of the rigidizer still, so I don't see any moisture coming out this moment, so think we're fine. Getting nice red hot now. Alrighty, so I had my phone multiple times shutting down because of the heat. But we managed to make 3 around 900 gram copper ingots. That one over there has a lot of big holes, but we'll see how it will shine up. And we got 2 cubes. As you can see, everything is red glowing hot. So we'll quench it. Okay, so during the quench my son was saying the last cube wasn't that hot, but this is called the Leidenfrost effect. It's so hot the water can't touch the metal, so it will get a lot of evaporation around the bar or the ingot, and you can see it clearly if I film this by daylight or in the sun. You can see the ingot changing color when the water is going to touch. So now you know that too. I think this will be hot water. I'll be back with some cold water. Alright, I'm back with some cold water. So after well over a year, let's see what we made. Got a nice little cube, a little bit overflow here. Well, it was not overflow, but I poured it a little bit too hard. And it's dented, so that's a first I see with copper. And I think most of the ingots I made today got some holes. This is the other cube, when I noticed it was pouring a little bit out too hard. So this is a better top surface. Also a little indent. It's strange. As you could see, I was only melting wire, so that's pure copper. The copper in the purest form. So it should not have a little indent. I think this one has really awesome ripples. Some tiny holes. I think this was the last ingot I made. And there was only 900 grams in the crucible remaining. So I could swirl the metal a little bit inside the mold. Yeah, and I think the graphite molds were a little bit too, well, maybe not too cold, but mostly when I pour metals, the first ones have a little couple of holes, and ones I pour next are better. But I have a solution for that. I might do that when I'm back from sailing with the Navy. I might buy some stuff that could help me out. I need to have some new ingot molds and some spray, what you will see in the future. Right, this has almost no bubbles on the bottom. I think this one is the best. I think this is the last one I poured last. Alright, so here we have it. First casts in a long time. We made 4 kilos. The crucible is as good as empty. So we'll clean this bars up, stuff up, and then we shall weigh them up and see the end results. Alrighty, so here we have the end results. 2 copper cubes. Both don't only have an indent, but also a small hole. Not sure why that is. And some copper bars. This one has pretty small holes, not that bad. From this one I really love the ripples on the top, but it has some bigger holes on the bottom. And this one is also pretty small holes. So overall not my best ingots I made, but nevertheless really awesome. Alright, let's weigh them up. So we started out with just over 4 kilos, 4012 if I recall correctly. Alright, I will first weigh up each bar separately. 962. I will stamp them off camera. 999, almost a kilo. 987. 531. And last 531. So total stack weight will be, oh, not the total stack weight, but total ingot weight of today, 4004 grams. So we managed to lose a couple of grams, probably still stuck in the crucible, and could be a tiny bit of maybe grease and stuff like that on the wires, but nevertheless it was pure copper. The total stack weight of copper will be in the screen right now. I don't going to place them in the safe. It's on a wooden floor, and I think it's getting too heavy to place more metal in the safe. What I will do is, when I'm back from the long trip sailing with the Navy, I will buy a safe, big large safe that will fit over here, and then we'll stack the safe that we'll be going to get here full with copper, only copper. I think that will be awesome. Maybe in the beginning I will have some other metals in it, but eventually my goal is to have it really filled with copper. So like I said, I will stamp these off camera. I will make some hand shots and I will conclude the video. It's really awesome weather, and I promised my youngest son to go fishing with him, so better do that. Gewoon even erop zo. Ja, hij wil elke keer naar je dobbertjes toe, zie je dat?
Ga ik eens poepert schieten. Kijk eens, oppa.
Do that. Yeah, if you like this video, please give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment. Do not forget to subscribe and hit the bell button to see a melting video in the future. And as you can see, I'm back in action. Really awesome. Started out with some copper for the stack. Who knows what the future will bring. I hope to do some sound casts before I leave, but we will see. I can always make some simple ingots. Alright, over to the end shots. Thanks for watching again and have a great weekend. See you next week. Bye bye.